She said my nipples were shaped like angry eyes.
Angry eyes is wild. I ain't gonna lie. And imagine how that's wild. Nah.
I had to talk a little bit loud so that yeah, this coming out.
Hello, hello. I want all of this the whole time.
Welcome to our Roundtable Talks, the show we deep dive topics and we just have fun. Today we are in Washington D.C.
Yeah.
Chilling.
So, as you guys saw from last podcast, I was in Florida. Now, Wante came to my hometown. We in DC.
Yeah, and it's been a struggle to get here, so I gonna walk you guys through my dilemma of actually getting here. It was days in the making. So I decided to book the tickets come here. Booked the wrong airport initially. So I did that through Kayak, and Kayak was like, "Oh, this is the only flight's gonna be." So I booked the right flight the same day, but I didn't do it to Kayak. I did that directly through American Airlines. Kayak is like, "You have a flight leaving on at 9 a.m." I'm like, "Okay, 9 a.m." So every day I was gonna text, "Hey, 9 a.m. You ready?" Yeah, for sure. That was at 7 a.m.
They're wild for that.
They
That's
didn't know
what.
what a new one.
Okay.
So I left the house at 5 to get to the airport for 6 because that'll give me enough time to get ready for 9 ish. Got to the airport. I was like, wait, no. When I got in the car, I was like, my flight's actually at 7. We left at 5. Got to the airport at 6. I was like, I'm an hour. This 2 hour thing is just a joke. This is a precaution. The line was so long. He had like one, two, three, four, like 8 times I had to go back and forth to get to just to get my ticket. So take off my shoes, take off my watch, take off my phone. So I have nothing to me at the time. I'm just rushing to the gate. Reach the gate at 7:01. I see my plane backing up, taken away.
Nah, that's
Oh, this
wild.
is some movie stuff, dude.
So how you got a plane?
The woman was actually nice. She transferred my flight to the next available flight,
Okay.
which was like 11. Fly up at 11, make it here nice and easy. Get outside. I realized this is the wrong airport. It was the right airport for the last trip because
No, no.
you were living somewhere different. But now you move.
Yeah, yeah.
I should go to the other airport further north.
Hmm.
It's okay. Things happen. Bam, book a lift. Get a lift. Lays at the airport, but she's in the wrong place. I text her, I don't see you. She called me like, where are you? I'm like, I'm at Terminal 284 or Area 4. She's like, Terminal 2? I'm like, yeah, Area 4. I don't see you. Hang up. She accepts the ride and then circles for 20 minutes looking for me. Never came to the arrival section. Don't speak English. And she didn't know what she was doing. End the ride, they charge me. Now I have no money, no lift.
That's wild.
They refund me $18 out of $80.
Huh?
They refunded me $18 at the time out of $80.
That's wild.
So like I try and like read, try and
Customer service?
yeah, I try and like complain about it. They never pick me up. Blah 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 blah. I call the number, automated, hung for me. I'm like I have to walk 15 hours for real.
That's
I
wild.
was walk 15 hours for real. I done book the hotel, so the hotel area charged me for it. If I didn't book the hotel, I could probably get another one. But I was like, through these ride services, man, you charge too much fees. So like, huh? The trains cost like $13 to get up there. 13 compared to 80,
Yeah.
easy. And I like trains. That's nothing. So I hop on the train. No, I had to ask a guy, I ain't from here. How does trains work? He's like, well, you gotta go to this one, go to Union Station, get that. I was like, that's easy. So I get a card, put $15 on that card. Fast forward, I shouldn't have done it. Anyways, get in the train, get in the subway, get to the train station, hop on the train, like, we good, man. Like, come, where's your ticket? What ticket? I have this pass. Like, different system.
Man's a pirate.
You need to get this app to get. I'm like, oh, so it's two different systems. Okay, cool. So I didn't pay for the ticket, but when I got off the Amtrak, I got the app to actually get on the bus. The bus was like 3 stops away from your house, and here I am.
Dude, first of all, I did not know he went through all of that. I knew he was going through a lot because he was like at the airport. I was like, dude. So first of all, so this is my side of the story. So when he landed, right, I was in Philadelphia. I had to drive 2.5 hours to get to Philadelphia. By the time what we went for was done, when we got home, it would have been like 8.
Yeah, it should have been 8.
I got home at like 9, actually. So when he texted me, I was like, dude, do you want to come home now to like try and pick you up? He was like, I'm gonna figure it out. I was like, all right. I thought that he would like message the to get his money back, which he did. I didn't realize that it wouldn't give him his whole money back. I thought they were getting like their full refund. $18?
Initially.
That's wild.
I got it back like later that night.
That's wild. So yeah, by the time I got home, he was already in his hotel eating food and everything. Like he was settled in at that point.
Yep, yep, yep.
Damn. If I had knew, dude, I'd have leave.
I wouldn't have that. You know, like, ain't gonna happen. I'm just chilling, enjoying my first train ride, my first subway, my first bus. I'll tell you, I'm an adventurer now.
Fair.
I'll get it when I get there.
Fair.
Then later that night, epic Uber Eats delivery. I think I want a burger.
Yeah.
And then they had options for what you want on the burger, what you don't want on the burger. Obviously, no tomatoes, obviously.
Yeah.
Then they had an option for like what bread you want. It said sub romaine. I'm like, that's some fancy bread. What's sub romaine?
Sub romaine.
Click it immediately. I like fancy stuff.
Yeah. He was like, sub romaine? This have to be. It's aristocrat at this point. I'm aristocrat.
Like burger come, no bread. I'm like, what? Lettuce.
Is lettuce,
Romaine
lettuce, tomatoes,
no tomatoes.
burger, oh no tomato, lettuce, burger, lettuce, no bread.
So obviously romaine meant romaine lettuce, so they substituted the bread for romaine lettuce.
That's wild.
Oh. Then that. I guess we talk about dogs. Like today, as you can see, my boy is covered in paint because he was in Juve.
Yeah,
As you can see, I'm dry. I didn't get in Juve.
you try.
So, but the overall experience was great because I'm with friends and people. But like, there's a lot of downs. So
Yeah. Honestly, like, so this is distracting hell. So we was like, we went to the Juve. If he get in, he get in. If he don't get in, we're gonna try and figure out a way to get in. Tell me why. So this is the wristband right here. This thing does not come. I cannot get it off. My plan was to just leave it light, take it off, throw it over the fence. He get in.
yeah.
The lady at the entrance was like, tighten tighten it. She threw it all the way up. I was like, damn. I can't get.
But it had security like crazy though.
I could have get you in. If it wasn't tight, I'd have get you in.
walked all the way down to the end. There's security everywhere. Like every few feet there's somebody watching the gate. I went all the way past the building we went to the other parking lot. People were right there too.
That's wild. And then the crazy thing is, I'll tell you this right now. What is this thing called?
Lions. Then
Do not go to this Juve. This shit's. They start late. They say event starts at 7. We came
Got it on time.
1 hour later. We came on time.
Came at 7 actually.
Yeah, 1 hour later, ain't start. They start letting us in like 8:15. Then we come in. We couldn't go because the actual trucks, because the Juve ain't start. By the way, for those non-Caribbean people, Juve is there's supposed to be like at least 2, 3, 4 trucks.
They had 4 trucks.
They had 4. We never saw any other truck.
Remember you were in it. I was on the outside looking in. Like a
No, but even like when we went back to go for drinks, we didn't see no trucks behind the drink truck.
when I woke up at I went to sleep obviously. When I woke up at 10 o'clock to pee, I need to pee. Yeah, like y'all had a big truck. That's what y'all was. And had like two other trucks scattered behind y'all.
You had that blue truck?
Yeah,
That blue truck with the drinks.
they had two more trucks behind that.
Really?
Yeah, with people behind it.
Oh, okay, okay. We didn't know. If we had known that, we would have go and try and see, check it out. But
Yeah.
so we came in, right? First of all, when we came in, it was only one truck. There wasn't no drinks. There wasn't anything. Just one truck playing music. We were like, okay, where's the drinks? So normally back home, if they had drinks, because all the drinks were supposed to be inclusive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we were like, okay, there's gonna be a booth with drinks. We'll get the drinks, and then we'll go to the truck. That makes sense. No, they were like, the truck is here. You get behind the truck, you line up, you start dancing. Then the drink truck is gonna come behind you. So you gotta stop dancing, walk to the drink truck, grab your drink. By the way, nobody has a drink, so that means everybody was there waiting for a drink.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then they gave us cups. We were supposed to walk with it. We left it back at the hotel.
Really?
So when we came there, we had to wait. Everybody with a cup was getting served before us. You in the front waiting. You just like miss, miss, miss. They have their cup behind you doing this.
And just pour it into the cup.
No, she grabbed their cup,
Oh,
pour their drinks, get them back.
so what
And
cup
you
you
was
got?
just waiting. Eventually, I get plastic cups. So we just been waiting. Luckily, I went with our other friend. It was three of us. Me, Wanted, and let's just say
L.
W. LW. So our friend LW was there too. He got two drinks. He got one for me, one for him. So I didn't know. I was on the other side of the truck. He was on this side. I was on this side.
So disorganized.
We were both on this side first.
Yeah.
But then I was like, the other side was getting served like
Yeah,
non-stop, and we were just waiting, like they was ignoring us. I was like, I'll go to the next side.
Yeah, yeah.
And when I went to the next side, they started ignoring that side.
That's crazy.
So they served him. So he got two drinks. When I came back, he was like, dude, just leave the line, come.
Yeah.
I went back. It was a shot of like Hennessy and cranberry or whatever.
Like, yep.
So drink that. Then luckily, by the time we came from the truck, walked down to the Juve,
Yeah.
and then walked back because we finished drinking. It was like, this ain't nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it went.
Water down. Damn.
Yeah, because the ice melted everything. He waited for me. He waited for a long time because I couldn't hear my phone, so I didn't even realize he texted me.
One thing I would say is that it was on a racetrack, a horse racetrack.
And
That
it was.
from where I was, it looked huge. So I
It
know
was.
actually it was huge.
It was
And y'all were from the beginning all the way around.
from the beginning to
So when
the.
it stopped,
Actually, we didn't even finish. We went from the beginning. We went around,
and it stopped right there.
and then I cut through the grass, like through the grass.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We didn't even finish that last bend.
That's crazy.
I was like, no, I have to go home.
I feel like
Oh, by the way, we may have to stop recording to tell you this. I ain't gonna lie.
tell me after.
Yo, we gotta put y'all on mute.
Hit record.
We gotta put y'all on mute. Give us 1 second, 1 second, 1 second.
Alright.
So yeah. So so yeah, we just cut through the grass because we're like, we can't do this no more, man. We tired of walking. The good news was everybody there was having a good time. People were dancing with everybody. Nobody like was acting weird. You dance with them. They didn't want to dance with you. They at least gave a little dance, and then they were like, okay, I good. But they at least gave you a little dance. But
I would say in the future, if this, I mean, so it don't make sense that the event does the same thing every year and not improve.
facts.
Starting late, I get it's island time or whatever, fine. But like to improve, you should need to have stations where you can get drinks because having everybody go to one location is chaos.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Because from where I was, I'll put a picture in post probably not. But like from where I was, it was a crowd of people around that first truck. And a crowd behind the drink truck, I'm assuming.
And on top of that, they only serve when the trucks stop.
Well, obviously,
So once they move in, they were like, back up, back up, back up.
for safety
Nobody
reasons.
listening.
Oh,
Nobody listening.
everybody wanted their drink because it's what 99.
Because you make us wait.
Pay $100 for this thing.
Exactly. And you want me wait?
Paying for parking. Probably
They
understandable.
made us pay for parking.
Probably
I'm
less,
still making us pay $80 to get into the stupid thing.
but probably like $10 a bit. Okay, there was a lot of cars there.
$5 would have been okay.
That's
They had
that's
so much
actually, that's actually
parking though.
good. That's actually great.
Yeah,
It wasn't like exclusive parking. Like
yeah, they had so much
first come,
parking.
first serve, and everybody could just walk in anyways.
Yes.
So probably $5.
$5 would have been fine.
Pay for food.
Yep.
What's the $9 for a shirt and a towel and a cup?
Yo, they gave us fruit snacks. Huh?
You still have this fruit.
They gave us fruit snacks, fucking trail mix and chips. Nah. So we pay $8 for a shirt and a late party to start, and 2 drinks. Cause after you get your first drink, you don't want to go back because it's like the line's so long.
Yeah.
Dude,
But maybe the how big the cups are like big enough to hold a lot.
dude, they were like this
No, the
big.
cups that they gave you.
No, the cups to bring if we had bring it.
Yeah, like it's like a.
They were
flask.
pretty big. They were like a coffee kind of mug kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But dude, no. I would never go there again knowing this. Like honestly, if there was a place to write a report, like write a like my feedback,
Even probably
Again, like-
even bread.
they get like 1.5 stars from me.
What would you say is the saving grace of the whole thing? Just the people there.
The saving grace was when we finally get a drink, it was good. Like when you finally get like the alcohol in you,
That's
and then once you start dancing with people, because at first we drink, right? But we wasn't dancing with nobody. We were just drinking
yeah.
and we just walking and we're like, are we gonna get a dance?
Yeah.
Then we hold something and she was cool.
Mm.
After that, confidence built up. We're like, okay, dance with everybody we see. Well, mostly everybody.
So the saving grace wasn't even the company; it was actually the people that was there.
Were the people, yeah. And the fact that they were just cool. They would give you a dance, even people who didn't want to dance. Well, maybe it's just me, because it's me. But people who didn't want to dance, they would look back. They would literally not dancing, just standing there. And me, because I've been drinking.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's a nice butt. I have a dance with her. So then I would go dance with the person. They wouldn't be dancing. They would be like, okay, I feel a little thing. They would start doing a little thing, and then after a while,
Though, yeah.
I'd be like, all right, she didn't want to dance. I'm gonna leave her alone.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Like they didn't like look back and like, no. Like they didn't do like.
Yeah. It was a good vibe, I guess.
It was a good vibe. It was a good vibe.
Yeah. Sounds good though.
Yeah, I think you would like it for sure. I tell Lawrence at one point, I was like, I wish Kurt was
I'm
here.
pretty sure if I was there, it would have been a lot better.
I wish one thing here. He would have been. It'd be crazy.
You know me.
It would have been crazy, dude. I was spanking people.
What you doing?
I had this towel. Wait, this ain't the towel I had. Imagine this towel with a heap of paint on it. I was just walking by people I was not dancing with, by the way. Just yeep. And then when they look back, I'm like, hey. Yeah, it was. I ain't gonna lie.
I'd have been doing the gym thing.
What's that?
Yeah.
I had to put it with some paint first. When you done the slap, it'll leave a mark of paint on her butt. Yeah. It was good. It was the saving grace. It was a saving grace.
The
It
vibe.
was a saving grace. Otherwise, it would have been complete trash. At one point, I was like, dude, I just want to go home. Like, they had just stopped moving. I was like, dude, let's just go home. He was like, oh, man, we have to at least dance with one person.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. I was like, okay, maybe you will. Maybe you will, but I have to go home.
Oh man. And then we get blocked in basically.
Dude, it was like playing Tetris to get out.
Literally.
We had to like cut through. It was crazy.
People are so inconsiderate. Why would you park literally at the exit? If you don't leave, nobody else can leave. No
Dude.
car bigger than yours can leave before that person leaves.
True. Yeah, you're right.
Any trucks, any jeeps, they have to wait until that person leaves before they could leave.
You're right. Yeah. That's why I was telling y'all when we first came, I was like, I want to park down there.
Yeah, for it.
No, they're violent. We will park like, let's say here, my hand close to the camera, right?
Yeah.
Back here is where we parked. And I was like, dude, should we like move our car to like over here? They were like, no, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
I only saw them because we were like literally right next to the
Yeah, we
exit.
were right next to the exit though, to be
We
fair.
could have left easy.
But well, obviously, people don't care about nobody else but itself. Obviously,
Yeah. They're like, I gotta get in this Juve.
you're lucky I wasn't. If I was more intoxicated, yeep, I scratch on people's car. I would not care. I would not have cared. My car. I don't plan on selling my car. So I do not care.
But to be fair, the car that we probably would have hit wasn't their fault.
Mm. Yeah, because at the point the person already had moved, the person parked next to them already had
Yeah,
moved.
that's the only way we get out. To be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
You want to get some stuff?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, dude. So guys, this podcast. So if you guys were here for the last podcast, I was tipsy, and we promised you that later that night I would have been drunk. We never came back. We tried, but we never came back. This time,
I never came back. I was hold up to it. I never came back.
yeah, we didn't come back. We didn't come back.
We could just give a recap of that night. We went on to the club. It was boring. I went to sleep in the club. That's all you gotta know.
Yeah, like this man fall asleep in the club. I over there dancing, doing my thing. By the way, only one woman danced with me, and she was at least 80 years old. I
I was awake for that.
Yeah, she was at least 80, but she had good waistline,
Yeah.
good waistline. Okay, so my boy fall asleep. I was like, yeah, let's leave, let's go home. But we couldn't do the podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry for that.
That was a Patreon,
Yeah,
so we good.
but we're here.
We'll try and do that tonight,
Oh, tonight,
but hopefully
tonight we're gonna be.
I'll not drink as much, so it'll be easier.
As a matter of fact, I'm not drinking anymore for tonight because I think I'm good right now. But yeah, tonight gonna be good. We got you guys.
Yeah.
I don't have any good news right now.
It was too much. He was not in the right mindset to get stuff. I have a couple of things I could do.
I'll find something.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
What is one thing that would make you sleep with your ex again?
Which ex?
Don't matter.
First of all, I'm married. I'm a married man, so I can't even think about this. What would you do?
You know what? I'll tell you later. Anyways.
I try and go to heaven, okay?
Wait. Sorry for the video quality, but there's one way to work. She literally have to roofie me. I wouldn't F her with your dick.
Wow. You can't use mine though. I'm married.
Yeah. Well, after everything they put me through, mentally, emotionally, and financially, they'd have to probably say something along the lines of, "You want to sleep with me?"
Hey,
At least they're honest.
hey, I want to say this, right? If I wasn't married, which I am, if I wasn't married, if my ex and I ever talked, I think first of all I'll probably have to apologize because it's my fault we broke up, and then maybe I would sleep on. And I'm talking about like my friend with benefits, not like my actual ex.
Lobotomy, like $3.
What? $3? Nah, 99 cents whole.
I sleep with her again in a heartbeat. That part was great. It was everything else I wouldn't do again.
Facts. I could understand.
If she asked, I'm lonely. First, she had to come back to life. That's this
You
thread.
kill her?
He just died. This thread is morbid.
You kill her?
Not a damn thing. Hell nah.
Damn.
I don't think you could offer me anything to sleep with my last ex. I hate that fucking gremlin.
Gremlin? Why he went high in the first place? Don't call him no gremlin.
Yeah. If she could take back the 4 separate, unprompted, unrelated times that she told me I don't turn her on and in and her in-depth explanation of why each time.
No.
That's crazy.
First of all, you trash in bed. Give up.
A hey stranger text.
The vibe. Hey, big head. Yup, yup.
I won't lie, her BJs could only be described as swimming in a lake of clouds and chocolate velvet in the seventh realm of heaven.
Excuse me. You
Yeah.
need to marry her.
Her not being able to speak to me before or after.
Oh, I feel that.
Death. I don't want to be near that monster ever again.
Damn.
Is it? All you have to do is send me a text and I'm there.
He,
Yeah.
fun. He had the D.
Somebody said depends on the X.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it depends for me. Like, my two most recent ex, I probably don't need much convincing if I was single.
Yeah.
But married, so none of them.
Losing my self respect.
Damn.
A chance. That woman rocked my world.
Damn. He just need 2 pennies on a dream. He good to go.
What is one thing that would make you sleep with your ex again? If it removed him and any trace of him from the universe forever, along with my memory of him, I'd go for it then. This is
Hey,
some
I guess at least he will have fun.
exes. Opportunity! Depends on the ex. Probably billions of dollars.
I want to hear what my ex would say about me. That would, hey, my ego may have boosted. I don't know.
Assuming they were initiating, first ex, she need to be divorced. Second, she'd need to ask. Third, honestly, she need to be a totally different person. Fourth, she just need to be within 100 miles. Fifth, you need to find a sitter for the kids.
Golly.
Sixth, you need to be breathing again.
Dude, he have too many exes. Too many exes in his memory. I don't even remember my only exes I remember are my two most recent. That's it. Everybody else I don't forget. Well, except for the one I was in love with. But everybody else I forget.
A gun to my head. Money. Lots of money. With no obligation to see that MF ever again.
Money motivates.
First, having an ex.
Incel.
Damn.
How you fix it?
Yo,
I don't know what's going on with this computer, dude. I don't know what's going on. Hey, this is a Patreon episode, right?
no, it's a regular episode.
No, make this Patreon because there's no way this could be a regular episode.
Hey, it's fine. I'll just edit it. Finding a way to reverse cremation.
Yikes!
Anything. I miss her.
Yikes! Desperate. He's the one who got broke up with, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah.
My ex halfway stalked me for a period of time after we broke up, and it was a fairly long period too. I moved 1,000 miles away 9 months after a breakup, came home to visit 2 times yearly, and there are several instances in which I ask everyone not to share my social media, not to share on social media. I didn't share on social media. I never reached out to him, and I would get to my parents' home from a restaurant, and he and his motorcycle would be sitting in the fucking driveway.
Wow.
So it had to be at least a couple of years. When I decided to be friends with him again, because I was able to convince myself he was just awkward. He SA'd me at a New Year's Eve party. I'm not trying to go down any of those roads again.
No, that's a no. That's a no.
That just ended there.
Yeah, that kind of killed the vibe. I ain't gonna lie. She killed the vibe. Why she even post for? You go to yourself. Go to the police. Don't come to us.
You got anything else?
First try, guys. First try. Actually, I did have some stuff, but I didn't feel like they were like that interesting.
Hmm.
Um, there's a story today. Irish woman feeds her taxi driver crow friend out the car window in a viral video. Next. Family adopts unicorn dog who was nearly euthanized for bump on her head. Eh, keep going. Okay, actually, this one is kind of interesting. Although the dog have like a little thing on his forehead. Basically, Strawberry, aka the unicorn dog, has settled into a loving home after 2 years old pit bull moved from shelter to shelter and was nearly euthanized due to a bump in his head. Her head, actually. Her skin was bright pink from infection, covered in mange, and she had two large lumps on her head. The LaBelle Foundation, a Los Angeles-based animal rescue organization who rescued Strawberry from euthanization, said in an Instagram post in April 2022, um, oh, everything I just said was what they said. Um, Christina, Kristen, you know they can't pronounce black people name. I can't pronounce their name. Kristen Coleman, a mom on Chris, Chris, Christine, Kristen.
Coleman.
Oh, there we go. I got it. They would never get our name though. Kristen Coleman, a mom in South Pasadena, California, told Today.com she knew she needed to adopt a strawberry after she kept seeing updates about her online. How do you find information about that online though? I would never see a dog online.
There's like the shelters have websites. They have
Also,
like,
she just like a person who checked up.
yeah.
But good job, Kristen. Moving on. All right. Do cats enjoy taking walks on leashes? Here's what you need to know. By the way, so I had a friend with benefits who had a cat, and we take the cat for a walk on a leash. I thought like I could teach a cat how to walk on a leash like a dog.
Uh-huh.
So I was like talking on a leash like you're going where I want.
Yeah.
That's not how you walk cats.
Yeah.
You basically go wherever they want.
What if they want to go in the street?
You go wherever they want. No, I just kidding, but like
That's crazy.
for the most part, wherever they want.
Okay.
Like you just keep them safe. So I was trying to like make the cat walk where I want, and he just like kept like trying to escape because I was being too aggressive, I guess.
Gotcha.
All right. A chance to go outside together can be a fun way to strengthen the bond between you and your cat. Just be sure to follow these tips. Sarah Benson is quite attached to her cat, Marvin, who both literally and figuratively. Literally. Are they Siamese? What?
So,
Like people attached by the head?
I don't know. That's a weird statement, actually.
Benson first encountered the friendly feline in the summer of 2007, when Marvin, who was a stray, started jumping a fence to play in her backyard with her dog, a corgi, Micadona. Okay. When temperatures dropped before a snowy Colorado winter, Marvin began asking to come inside with the dog each evening. Oh, this is a kind of a cute story. So basically, the cat used to come to her yard, play with her dog, which is very rare because I don't know cats playing with dogs. And then, basically, it started getting cold. The cat was like, "Why not let me inside? Give me free food.
Yeah.
I can warm your feet for 2 seconds. I gonna leave." Like, I sure I ain't gonna do as much as him. He doing the most. He always try and catch.
Is there.
You throwing stuff, he bringing it back to you. I'll leave it alone.
I did that. I did that kind
Yeah,
of, that kind of
I
play.
might bring you a couple mouse if I kill it or
Yeah.
a squirrel. But yeah, so that was nice. That was nice at all. And that's it for my good news stories. I don't have any odd stories, guys. I didn't have enough prep time. Honestly, before this podcast, I had to find a parking space. That was wild. So we're at a hotel, as you can see in the background. And
To get anywhere. We're in a penthouse suite, actually.
just kidding. So I was parked outside, 1 hour parking. Dude, I drive to a church.
Uh-huh.
I literally searched my phone, church near me, thinking the church had a parking lot. I could just park in the church parking lot and leave.
Okay.
The church. They ain't gonna tow me at a church.
I don't think so. Not
Surely,
bro.
surely not.
Yeah.
So then I parked at the church. I went to the church, no parking lot.
What did they park to get in the church?
Dude, I do not know. I assume everybody will come on a scooter or whatever they come on.
No, they're
Nah,
not. They're not.
they-
They're not.
you
They
know
have a
they-
bus or something.
They probably have a bus or they're getting dropped off by the younger kid. And the church will look kind of.
Probably a bus.
The church look like it's for old people. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
So After going to the church, I came back here, and then while I was driving by, I saw a grocery store. I saw a grocery store. I turned in there. It says 1 hour parking. I was like, dude, it's already not that late, but it's already like afternoon. Like, it's 1 hour parking, but there's no way they're going to be checking this every hour. There's no way. So I just parked there.
Okay.
There's no way. Also, there's no like thing to like take a ticket. There's no thing
Oh, okay.
like
It's like a honor system then.
yeah. It's not like
I'm pretty sure they do what I tell you to do.
you think I check every hour.
They paint the tire, then come back and see the paint move or not.
So if I park there and keep alternating, they're gonna paint my tire like every hour.
Yeah, you got those colorful tires.
My tire look like me. My tire not.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That'll be the last thing. TIFU. Today
Today
I
I
effed
fucked
up
up.
hooking up with a girl who had a fiance. It's quite lengthy, but it's decent. I, 19 male, hooked up with a girl, 22, a few nights ago. Her name was not Anya, but I'm gonna pretend it was in order to tell the story without revealing names. Anya and I crossed paths at an art gallery. It was one of those cliche movie moments when a confused character is staring at an abstract painting before another character decides to approach the confused character to discuss the abstract painting. I was the person staring at the painting, and Anya was the person who approached me. The two of us had no idea what we were looking at, but we had fun trying to figure it out together. For the first time in my life, I finally said the right things at the right time to convince an attractive girl to go home with me.
Oh,
I fell asleep with Anya in my bed. Not gonna lie, I was exhausted. One wrong was not enough for Anya. If I never tapped out and called it a night, she would still be on top of me right now. At around midnight, I woke up to the sound of Anya low-key laughing. She was wide awake with her phone in front of her face. When I asked her what she was doing, she apologized for waking me and casually said she was reacting to messages from her fiance. Without hesitation, she showed me the messages before I had time to ask another question. Based on what I read after almost being blinded by the brightness of Anya's phone, it was clear that Anya's fiance was worried about her and wanted to know where she was. I had no idea Anya was in a relationship, let alone engaged. She explained that she was part of an arranged marriage and her fiance was not someone she loved or even liked. She said it was funny reading her messages because he didn't even know her well enough to spell her name right. I didn't know how to respond. Anya kissed me and said her plan was to fully embrace.
was she Indian?
Don't know what they don't say. Anya kissed me and said her plan was to fully embrace her whole phase and sleep with as many people as possible before she became a wife and a mom. I said I was kind of uncomfortable being the other guy and encouraged Anya not to proceed with the arranged marriage if it made her unhappy. Anya got upset when I was somewhat reluctant to kiss her back and said she counted on me to be less disappointed in bed. I said I was decent, not disappointed, but Anya disagreed and got dressed. I offered to drive her home because we used my car to get to my flat, but she insisted on using an Uber. I waited with her outside, even though she continued to tell me how mediocre I was in the bedroom. She said the last random guy she cooked with was smaller than me below the waist, but at least he knew how to use his D. She said my nipples were shaped like angry eyes.
Angry eyes is wild. I ain't gonna lie. And imagine how that's wild. Nah.
And
Okay.
my belly button looked off center. She said she didn't mean to body shame me.
Wait. Pause.
Yes.
Fellas, size don't matter. Size don't matter.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
was bigger and he still sucked.
She said she didn't mean to body shame me, but she had nothing else to focus on during sex because I was so bad at making her feel any kind of pleasure.
She can't look in his eyes. She look at his angry eyes, nipple.
Out of frustration, I said I was beginning to feel sorry for the guy who was going to marry her. Anya looked like she wanted to slap me, but
Probably got better in bed than him.
she continued to roast me instead. She said my balls looked like prunes and my roommate was far more attractive than me. It was the longest 2 minutes of my life. I returned to my
Longer than sex.
I returned to my flat as soon as I saw the Uber approaching. I didn't bother saying goodbye. This was by far the most bizarre and unhealthiest hookup I have ever experienced.
He didn't fuck up. He was a fuck up.
I then messaged, and I managed to unlock insecurities in me that I didn't even know I had.
Dude, give up. Take a class. You suck. I don't even have no empathy for you. You suck, dude.
That's that's crazy.
Nah, he sucks. There's no way if I was single, because I am married, that I would hook up with somebody and they would be like telling me that I was not good. Not to be, and not even like trying to brag or nothing like, not even to like say like nothing like
Yeah.
it's impossible. Especially no strings attached. He had no pressure to be good.
But it's only from what he said that he is like, for the first time in my life, I finally said the right things at the right times. Because
That was the first time.
I think he's like awkward in general. Even this whole like movie scene, I watching a somebody watching a painting, somebody else come and look at that's like rom com stuff.
Yeah.
That's like like he probably
It also
an
sounds like
experience.
it also sounds like he because he's not experienced, because she was married, that also kind of like make him a little more hesitant.
He didn't know until after
But even still, like when he went to kiss her, he was like, "Didn't kiss her or something."
he found out.
Yeah, but after you found, so what? You already had
But they already
sex.
did it. It don't matter then.
You already had sex. Just kiss her. Like, what are you doing?
He not into that. Which is
Fair, fair, fair. That's fair. That's
his
fair.
morals came into play, but his morals didn't affect his performance before. This is what she tried to say, like,
Yeah.
get your angry eye nipples from me. Get your awesome belly one from me.
Let's imagine Angry Birds. One nipple like the next one
Now
down.
just have two patch of hairs coming like this.
Like, hey, bro.
Yes.
That's wild.
How's it gonna look angry?
That's wild. Nah.
That's the F up.
On one hand, I feel bad for him because maybe you're right. He is awkward and like
Yeah.
his morals is why he like
His morals didn't affect the performance.
his morals didn't affect the performance. To be fair, and in the spirit of fairness, he's sucking bad. He needs to stop and give up. Don't try again.
You gotta learn more.
Nah, don't try again, dude. Just get married. Get married to a woman. Have your dirty, nasty, not good sex with her.
Just get better with
Let
it.
her teach you exactly. Let her teach you over time, so you could at least please one person in your life. Because you obviously is trash.
You're going too hard.
You're larger than well. The guy say was small.
That's
Last guy was dick was small and he was still better than you.
I couldn't hear that.
If I hear that, I would have just chopped my dick off.
Yeah. Just my pinky out or something like.
I done. I give up.
And the silver lining here is that overall size don't really matter.
Yeah, fair. And
Because he was small, but he knew what he was doing. I feel like he don't know he don't know what he
you know
doing.
what it is? He probably was like going down the hall. Probably was using his hands, rubbing things while stroking. You know what I mean?
I think she's just talking about just using a period, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
like
he probably hitting the G.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
he was probably just like
G, the G flat. I mean, like
yeah,
the note.
not the A sharp.
Yeah, yeah. Not
He was
A.
probably just pounding and that's it.
Yeah, him. Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy who didn't know what he was doing. Yeah,
The guy was probably like doing like
he had no.
yeah.
Yo, we from the Caribbean. Waistline is a matter of fact.
Yeah, from elementary school to high school, you can't just be doing 6'12", 6'12", 6'12". You got hit every number on the clock.
Yeah, if you can't whine, girls ain't gonna like you. So obviously he didn't grow up in the Caribbean.
Yeah, it's not like from the UK.
He probably in the UK.
He said flat.
He did say flat. He probably from the UK where all the white people born and raised. He he grew up around the palm people. Anyway, maybe he didn't. Either way, he sucked in bed.
Yeah. That's the long and short of it.
That's a long and short. And in his case, not that short, still not good.
Exactly.
Oh, man, that's wild.
It's been a good episode. Like, comment, subscribe. There won't be any there won't be intro music and no outro. It's on my computer.
Why not?
I don't have the stuff here. I have time here. Okay, never mind.
Listen, guys, listen.
Join the page.
Wait, pause.
Yes.
What kind of intro music you use?
I made the intro.
Oh yeah.
Created that. I made the outro too.
Listen, guys.
Thinking the files properly.
Later tonight, we are gonna be back again.
Probably like 2 a.m. though.
Later tomorrow, we're gonna be back again.
Probably Patreon though.
But it's gonna be Patreon. So
Oh yeah.
listen, Patreon is only $3. And if
$7.
and if you're really rich, $7. Listen, don't let him hear. You don't have to give us $7. Just give us 3. That's like Less than a Subway sandwich. Come on,
We
you
had
could give.
Subway today.
We had Subway today, and it was like $10. You could give us
It
$3.
was $20, which was surprising to me.
Yeah, it was.
What? I think the
Actually,
friggin' board said,
McDonald's is crazy
but the
too.
board said $12 for the foot long. So I guess when you make it a combo, you add $8.
The combo, yeah, the combo.
What, $1.99 chips?
We should just buy everything separate at that point. We've already said like 25 cents.
I don't get these prices, man. Anyways,
Yo,
coming to Patreon.
capitalism is great.
Like,
And because capitalism is great, support us.
like, comment, subscribe. Give us some more chance to do more stuff like this, because
Yeah, and also if you guys support our Patreon, we could travel to each other more often. We could not have hotels. We would be in each other's house, so don't get used to this. But if we can, if you guys support us,
you used to what? The background? That's all. They don't see nothing else but the background.
excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me. They might want to see a hotel. Maybe they can't see. Oh, we could like turn the camera to show them like outside, but
It's too bright.
we can't really show them because outside don't have good scenery.
Okay. You want a better hotel?
Yeah, we want like a better hotel.
Well, we said a house. Anyways.
Yeah, but if it's not the house
Yeah.
and it's a hotel,
Oh, it'll be a nice hotel.
yeah, and then they could see the skyline.
Ocean View Hotel.
You feel me?
Give it to us. Help us with that.
You feel? Yeah.
Our Patreon was saying that we need to go live. I told them that it made no sense to go live. Maybe when we hit 100 subscribers, we'll do a live recording of that. Celebrate that.
That'd be cool.
So, in order to do that, you need to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel.
Join the Patreon.
The Patreon.
After that, we need to join the Patreon. Because we only doing that for the Patreon. We're not doing that for y'all regular riffraff.
To go live?
Yeah.
I don't know to do that though.
We ain't going live for the riffraff.
Okay, too.
We could go.
Stop. We don't drink and straight. What is it like?
Listen. Get your money up, not your funny up.
Goodbye.
Like.
Peace.